Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84 and Blayne. I'm making this video for you. It's an impromptu persimmon video, not one of my own fruits, I hasten to add, because if I get any at all they won't be ripe until probably December. This is just a shop bought one. Now this one is probably a variety called Rojo Brillant, because that is the main commercially grown persimmon variety in Europe. These come from Spain, South Africa, Turkey, Israel, and this is sort of the oval shaped one. Now this is a variety, if it is Rojo Brillant, that is astringent when it's not ripe, and that's that. If you've ever had an astringent persimmon when it wasn't ripe, it sort of sucks the moisture out of your mouth, and it's an extremely unpleasant sensation. They call it dry mouth, and it makes all your sort of lips and inside your mouth pucker up. Now most of the persimmons, astringent persimmons grown in Europe and sort of over to the other side, are treated with, I think it's carbon dioxide or ethylene gas to remove the astringency. So this one should be okay to eat anyway, but we'll soon find out. Now when you've got Fuyu persimmons, which are the flat, more oval one, you can eat those once they're orange. You can either eat them crispy like apples, or you can let them get soft like this one. And to give you some idea, if you're watching this, Blayne, you see when you push on this, it gives like a squashy tomato. That's normally the point at which the astringent ones are ripe, and ideally the whole fruit should be like that. This is actually quite hard at the bottom, so if it hasn't been treated with gas, it's going to be astringent at the bottom. But this is how the astringent ones are best left leave them on the worktop until they get nice and squashy. And I don't know if they're gas treated in America, so if you do buy one in the shop to try one and it's an astringent variety, you might have to leave it in your fruit bowl for 2 or 3 weeks with bananas and things until it goes a nice squashy colour. You can also freeze them to take the astringency out and eat them when they're defrosted. I'm going to cut this in half so we'll have a look inside, see what it looks like. Now it's quite nice to cut them acrossways because they've got this lovely sort of star shape to them. No seeds, because these varieties are, or at least they rarely have seeds, because these varieties are self-pollinating and don't normally have seeds in them. So what I'm going to do is show you that you should be able to eat this if it's properly ripe. You should be able to literally just spoon it out. It's like a sweet sort of jelly. Now interestingly, I can just detect a slight bit of astringency, so this might not be a gas treated one, but it's ripe enough to eat. But I suspect at the other end of the fruit it might actually be a bit astringent. So you can see the skin sort of look translucent like an overripe tomato, but whereas an overripe tomato is pretty revolting, this is actually quite persimmons are very pleasant. But that's a Fuyu, you could eat that crunchy like an apple. I'm going to try a bit at the other end to see if it is astringent or not. No, it is okay. It wouldn't be very pleasant at all if it was astringent at the other end. Now, when you get them when they're a bit crispier like this at the other end, let's see if I can cut this. You can virtually eat them, as I said, like an apple. They tend to be more astringent at the stalk end, but it is okay even though it's not that ripe. Oh, and you can eat the skin on them. It's normally quite thin, and it is edible. Although I scooped it out with a spoon at the other end, I could have just eaten the whole thing. So there we are, Blayne, that was for you. Full video on persimmon eating and talking a little bit about the ripeness levels. Hopefully you'll get to try one at some stage or other in America, and you won't find it a disappointment. Fu's probably the one you'd go for there, but there's an awful lot of other varieties, and they vary a little bit from fruit to fruit. But I thought you'd be interested in seeing that, so thanks for watching. Thumbs up, everybody. Share the video with anyone you think might be interested in persimmons, what they taste like. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, and obviously click that bell if you want to get updates on new videos as they come out. I'll catch up with you all soon. Brett out for now.